Welcome to the video, everybody. The gang is all here. Kathy told me I need to quit calling this thing a dummy, and so I'm going to go with Bianca, if I can remember that. So Bianca, she's got, that was tangled. It's not perfect, but it is a pretty neat little vintage piece, don't you think? That came out of the Tangled Treasures. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you, Kathy. How's everybody doing? I wanted to come on and say hi, so I'm going to turn the camera, but I don't know if I'm on here. Hey everybody, I hope you can see me. I did that little flip thing, but that's just for live, so I couldn't really get it back when I was making a little video because I wanted to see y'all and say hi and let you know I got done with my errands today, got a shower, got my hair pulled back, all cleaned up, and ready to get into this rest of this Tangled Treasure. So I'm going to turn it around. Hopefully I was on there. And then we'll go ahead and go right here. Gang's all here. Billy Ball's been cleaning house. I am getting better. I guess I don't sound like it. I haven't talked in the last 4 or 5 hours. I've been at the grocery store, done some watering. We're just burning up, drying up over here. We're just trying to keep everything from dying right now is the way it looks. Until we have a little bit of a rain chance Wednesday, but that's what's happening. So let's see what we got. This is just sitting over here. I guess it fell out. Some things just fall out. And it's our first Christmas, I believe, from this lot. And it's cute. Noel. It's a little Christmas bracelet with charms. Cute little candle holder. Antique-y. A wreath. The reason for Christmas. I like that. Well, didn't mean to drop it that hard, but it should be okay. Finally got my work done, and oh my goodness, and Olivia and I she got a little walk today because I was feeling better. And I don't know what else is going on. I've been wanting to get this out of here. And it just pulls right out. I think it is lava. And it's pretty. Look at these beautiful, I believe they're glass. Glass and plastic. Let me see if that's marked. Nope. Yeah, the grocery store trip wasn't too bad. And my friend's in there cooking. We're having spaghetti and meatballs with some yellow squash. That's really pretty. We may have to have Bianca show us that again. And I need to take like one of those little fuzzy roll things to get that fuzz off of Bianca. I wanted like a name that was like, you know, had attitude, classy attitude. Vintage from the 70s maybe. So that's the name that came to me. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. I mean, that's really nice. Oh, look at this. All these tangled these things. You know, we'll get the scissors to them. We don't have. Oh, look, that just came out too. This has been an easier, I think it says Claire's, an easier lot to deal with. I mean, is that a choker? That's for a kid, obviously. Easier lot to deal with than the last tangled mess. And how many videos is this? Gosh, maybe this is number 6. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. Let's see if we've got a mark on that. don't see a mark. Well, the good thing about this respiratory virus I had is, when you have asthma, it always takes longer because it just exacerbates your asthma. Then it turns into bronchitis. I want this out of there. And we didn't have to go to the big guns that we always have to go to, the big medicines so maybe that is why it's taken me a little bit longer, but I'm glad because that one steroid makes me really puffy. I'm already puffy. And I've been on steroids for a week, so I was a little puffy in the picture. Plus I'm overweight. Plus I'm fat. I'm not real fat, but I need to lose 10 pounds. Okay, got that out of there. And this is just a nice plastic beaded with some pretty pastel type colors. I mean, isn't that nice? It looks brand new. I like that. This is, I don't know if that looks like Christmas or not. It sort of does. And it's beads, so I don't know. Well, it's Sunday. It's been a really good day. Olivia and I went out and ran our little route, which means take bottles to the recycle, check trash in a few dumpsters, and we did not find anything. I don't even think we got scrap. So she had a good walk. We didn't find any rocks either. Yesterday we found a bunch, so I was just hoping that people they like to go get them, and then they like to run around and put them out. They get tired, they don't want to set them around in the house. I've got several shelves in the shed. And it's over 100 every day with the dry wind here in East Texas. It's been like that the past several years. June is full of rain. July is worse. And then August and September is rough on the plants and animals. We've got a bunch of orb. I think they look like little crabs, but they're spiders. And my friend looked them up, and they are some kind of a spiny orb weaver. And I want to look into it because I feel like a steward of the property. I want to take care of the animals on it. I am feeding the birds and the squirrels, providing water for both. And, we've got our little anole lizards. I used to call them chameleons, but they're called ANOLE or something. They're the ones that go from green to brown. And when we first got here, I lived in apartments, we saw them everywhere. Then we got over here, there weren't any. Now what we do have is these, oh gosh, what are they? Geckos at night that are on the side of your house. Have a bunch of those. And those are growing. They're spotted, light colored, and they're cute. They're just they're nocturnal. Smart little devils, aren't they? Hanging out by the lights, and they've got a good life. But now the anoles in the front, we've got a couple benches that I dove about a year ago, and I've got some little greeneries in there, and I water it every day. So that has kind of created a little ecosystem for those lizards. And I've seen some babies. They're so cute when they're tiny. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Especially if you don't live in the total city. They're probably in the city too. I don't know. And so I'm really happy about that. But then my friend was helping me water, and she was telling me about the black. This is too much for me right now. It's just too tangled. try to shake a little more loose or something. But like there's a red spiny orb weaver and a black one and a yellow one. So I was like, you know, I really want to know about, obviously they're different species, but I mean, and the ants are active in September. I mean, the fire ant hills are popping up like crazy. The only thing that works is something called Bear, and it's blue, $10. I get it off. We get it off Amazon because our stores can't keep it. Lowe's cannot keep it in stock. This is a loft necklace down in here somehow, and so I'm not in frame. And now I'm stuck back on this again. I don't know why I keep going back to this. It's like I feel like I can untangle this little piece. So anyway, I'm just interested if this is the time of year for these little orb weavers. And you know, they'll bite you if you stick your finger up to them. So you can't be doing stuff like that. Anytime you get a spider bite, it can have bacteria. It's fangs. They puncture you. So you don't want to mess with them. And she wasn't trying to touch them, but, you know, sometimes if you walk through them, they can get you by, you know. They're not going to come looking for you, but we're just more aware that they are out and they build their web across interesting little spots. Oh. Stuff's starting to kind of shake loose a little bit. I'm intrigued with this beautiful green glass thing there. I know it's glass, but it's pretty. Now this is going to be way too much. Is this a loft as well? Got a key and a lot of little cute charms. Little angel. Okay, so this is that Saint Teresa. So I'm gonna find the part I had thrown in her bag, which is not a necklace. This whole thing is a rosary. It needs to be actually fixed. So we got the whole thing. We'll try to put that back together. This looks like an interesting grouping, y'all. Look at this. That is delicate. Thin and delicate. Gold tone, silver tone. Y'all, this looks nice. Let's see. I think I'm seeing something on here. You can just tell when something feels different. Feels like it's a little bit more quality. Maybe we have another gold filled or something. I can't get it. I'm looking at it with y'all. Trying to get it. It looks like it says TAC, and I think I see 14K. Do y'all see 14K right there? Look at that. Is there a diamond in there? Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Let's see, that diamond kind of sparkled for a second. I thought it was a diamond. Yeah, it looks like a diamond in there. One, maybe? Are you kidding me? Is there a clasp? Oh, here's the clasp. Boy, is this tangled in here. Oh my. Wow. It's so thin. We may have to cut this other little, what is this? Arrow. Might have to cut that arrow up. I'm not going to ruin a 14K piece. Here's the thin little, it looks like there's a flattened tag that's different than those Korea ones, you know what I mean? Let's see, what does that say? T&C 14K. T&C, it's not Tiffany and Company, is it? It would say Tiffany and Company. I think it's a play on them. Well, we've separated that. Oh my gosh, Billy Bob. He got some real gold yesterday, a clasp. 14K 585. And now it looks like, because in our last tangle lot, he scored a pretty, forget if it was a dragonfly gold necklace, real gold all the way through. Well, I mean mixed, 14K or whatever. But looks like he's going to have another one. Billy Bob, you sure are making this tangle lot stuff fun. Aunt Barry, I couldn't sleep last night thinking about her leg and thinking, don't I have like a little wooden bead or something I could glue to the bottom of where she's broken? So she still won't stand because she's not going to be able to stand. She's going to have to lean, but okay, let's get that. Starting to sort of come loose. Yeah, gold. Well, we'll take our time with the gold. I just don't know. I just want to cut that arrow thing off because it's not going to, who cares about it? At least it's not that big tangle. Look at that. You can start seeing the gold come out of there. I feel like if I cut, I'm going to cut the gold. That's why I'm not. I'm just going to, like wait and try to work with it to get it to where it's more obvious. As long as it's kind of coming loose, we're going to keep working with it. I can't believe this, Billy Bob. This is wonderful. So happy for you. This has been your lot. This other thing, I don't even think there's a clasp in there. It's just all these little decorative little things that are... Okay, here's some of the gold here. So delicate. T and C. I went to the thrift store today and they still have those three bags for $12.99, which makes me happy because the longer those sit there, the more they get the message to go back. But I think somebody else is doing the bags, and so that is a problem. And no, they don't have any nice rings anymore. It's just a mess. So they're having an issue with whoever's doing the jewelry there. And I'm not happy with it. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to be patient. Doesn't help to make enemies. The few places in town you can actually get jewelry bag. That's like the only place in town I can get a jewelry bag. Ooh, that came out real good. That big chunk came out there. So, y'all are hanging in there patiently with me. I don't know how this got so tangled up in here either, but that's why we have it. That's exactly why it's here. I watch people metal detecting and they get a ring and they're all upset because the ring is broken or the pendant is broken. Well, that's why you've got it, because it broke on the person. I mean, I'd rather have a broken one than none. Of course, that was a bad day, for those people to lose something. We're going to cut the silver tone arrow. We're just going to do that because this is just not, you got to pick your battles. We're going to get our gold out of there. Not messing around with that. And they are intertwined. I'm telling you, when you don't even know where to cut. But I'm going to get this see, these little things keep it from pulling. Those little things there. Get rid of those. We'll get the diamond tester out too later. I should have it here, but I didn't have it here. I didn't expect this. It is beautiful. This thing is heavy, y'all. It's just so gorgeous. There it goes, just like that. That is so weird how it'll all of a sudden just be free. And we're just gonna pull this out, and I'll throw that, I mean, there's a nice pendant there. The rest of it, you know. Sorry, gotta pick your battles, peoples. Okay. Bianca. We need you now more than ever, Bianca. Wow, I gotta have something to drink. I'm drinking some. I accidentally got this kind with lime. It's not bad. It's good when you're really thirsty, which I have been today. I told my friend, I said, I'm not as hungry today as I am thirsty. This is beautiful because there's no tangles in this thing. You know, I don't have to take a needle to it. Boy, is this delicate. How do people wear these things without snapping it off? I mean, the chain is just... I've had a Tiffany chain before, and it was so delicate, but wouldn't it say T and Co or something and not just T and C? I can't even see to get that. Just be patient. It's worth the wait. I'm going to look at this clasp too under the loop. I mean, this stuff is tiny. This is crazy tiny. Once you got this on, you had somebody put it on, you just can't get it on. You'd be leaving it on. This is one of those things you sleep in. Of course, you can shower in gold and all. I don't know that I can get this with these. You know, I don't want to give up here at the end when we're going to put it on. But I need a better way to see that this clasp is opening. It's a good problem to have. The clasp is open. Now, why is it not going on the jump? Okay, it did. Let me just see what it says. On the jump ring. I don't think we've looked at the jump ring, have we? I want to say the jump ring says 585. I believe that says 585, and then this says, see if there's something on the back and all that. I don't think that's really a mark. Here's the important part. Upside down, so let's do it right. T and C, there it is. T and C 14K. Okay. Whoever T and C is, we got a pearl, we got a diamond, probably some marcasite. We got a delicate, beautiful gold necklace, and I'm gonna try to get the glare off of it. I don't know why it always glares up, because I want y'all to see how gold it is. It's not showing as gold on the camera. Maybe that did it. Isn't that beautiful? Now we got a glare again. Okay. Well, Billy Bob, if you don't mind, Billy Bob, I'm going to leave that one on Matilda for now. He's got the gold-filled Avon, gold-filled bracelet, gold-filled locket and key. That's $14K with these little beads, maybe gold, amethyst, and pearl. And y'all, I try to look this up. These are beautiful pearls. It's on a sterling clasp, and they go anywhere from $60 to $2,000 all over the place. It has a maker's mark. I couldn't figure it out because it's like a picture. Oh my gosh. Let's just, I'm so glad we got some, like a nice piece of gold out of there. The lot cost about $51 to buy and get here. 36 and 17. So if you're interested in, you know, the economics of it, what I like about it is, my goodness, it's stuff falling out. Let's try that. Let's go the easy route. What? This is a pretty necklace. It looks vintage. We're just missing one little thing here. And I don't see a maker's mark. But that's pretty. That's just falling out. This is very lightweight. And I don't see a way to get it open. It's probably going to go to the free pile. Oh. Is this glass? This may be glass. Yeah, this is going to be a blue glass bead. It's pretty. That'll go in my bead. Oh. Hey, Aunt Barry. You know, I'm just thinking ideas. See, she's plastic. Would that... Would that work if I glued that, maybe? Oh, Aunt Barry, I'm going to try that. We're going to try that because that's a good size for you. That's a good size. I'm getting choked up over a piece of plastic. Oh, my Lord. Life is fun. Fun, fun, fun. There's some nice black seed beads. It's a nice necklace. I like it. The stuff just gonna start coming out. Oh my, look at that. Okay, what is this? I have no idea. That's the strangest earring. I mean, what is it? Look at this. This is pretty. Is it marked? Too bad. That's a pretty toggle clasp with a heart. And it might be black glass beads or could be some stone. That's pretty. Love that. Oh yeah, gold makes everything so wonderful. No, I'm just kidding. Look at this. This is nice. I do apologize for my voice, but I am better. Another Emmons. And that is really neat. It's pretty. It's not going to have anything. No. I mean, you can just tell the difference when you touch gold and it's real and it's a quality piece, and the tag and the clasp. This is really nice. I like that. I like that myself for fall. I do. What is this? This is a pretty green. Is that coming out? Okay, we got a tag on it. Avon. Is it broken? Yeah. But maybe, can it be repaired? I think it can be repaired. It's some green glass. Has a nice clasp on it. I think this goes there. And then these match up, and then you have one at the bottom. That's pretty. I like that green. What about this one? Is it gonna come on out? I thought this would be the last video, but it's not. So I don't know how many videos we'll get out of this, but, and I'm sure this isn't everybody's cup of tea to watch. It's not fast enough or whatever. But I like it. I'm starting to like these tangled lots because they sit there. You know you've got jewelry. You don't have to be worried about when's the next. You know, you don't go through it in 5 seconds and then like, oh, got to get some more. Because any addiction, and that's what it is, it's a fun hobby. And you know, when I'm at work, to have something to know, like I really enjoy when I get home after I get, you know, my daily errands and chores and, you know, get Olivia and all that, and I get my dinner, and now I can just sit and relax with some jewelry, whether it's untangling or not, just having it. And by the way, it is stacking up. We have this. You know, when this city started pulling things out, they started going through their lots and pulling the silver. And I wasn't finding as many, but I bought one of their lots. Aunt Barry bought one of their lots, so we got that. And then they had some earrings. It's in a box. We haven't even opened that. And then she's working on, she just paid for another one coming from there, the inspirational box. It doesn't look like back when they used to have a lot of gold and silver in their lots. But we're still trying. You know, if there's one piece, we're happy. Well, so she's got it coming. Oh, this just came out and I didn't even think about it. I was so focused on the heart. So I guess this is like a necklace. Is this a poinsettia or something? I don't know, but it's really pretty. So that makes like 2 Christmassy things. And this just, I don't think this is turquoise. I think that's the dyed howlite. Let's get this heart out of there. This is probably going to be another scissor cut up deal. That was a pretty good decision, don't you think, to just go for the gold and sacrifice the little chains from Arrow, and then at least the pendant can go on a nice. We've got plenty of little wires that we got in this lot for pendants and stuff. Now what's going on? There we go. So I guess it's not broken. It's weird. There we go. That's down there. Bianca, you're looking great with that gold, pearls, and diamonds suit you. Suit you, Bianca. That's kind of nice. That's cute. Yeah, Bianca's looking good in them gold, pearls, and diamonds. I got her out of the trash too, by the way, so she's part of our group. And I didn't name her because the frugal gal, you know, calls hers Matilda, and I just didn't want to look like I'm trying to copy Frugal over there. Frugal's awesome. So fun to watch. Look at this. This one's pretty. I don't know. It's missing something there, but I just love these golden colors. What goes on here? I guess it'd be best just to take that off. I'm not taking it. Oh, look, it's got a EL. Okay, people. Where's my researchers? And I had a lady, Mary, you're funny, because I was like, Marianne, because Marianne she researches for a thrift store in Canada. She's so wonderful, and I'm like, Marianne, look this up. Marianne, look that up. And then a lady whose name is Mary, she said, well, I'm just Mary. I'm not Marianne, but here's the information. I just thought that was so funny and sweet. That chuckle is my daddy's chuckle. He had a good chuckle. Don't daddies have a good chuckle? I'm kind of keeping my eye out for some more skinny gold chains, you know. I'm not seeing much of anything else as we go. But that one came out of nowhere. It was so wrapped up in that arrow thing. Anchors away. Love anchors. Because we're a pirate at heart, aren't we all? We all ought to load up on our pirate ship and sail the waters, but thing about us is we don't hurt people in it. We're looking for treasures where other people are not, or people are benefiting from our money. I don't know what Goodwill does with all their money, because they're making a ton of it. Making an absolute ton of it. And good for them, but I just kind of wonder if they actually do what they say. Does anybody know? I'm all for it, but sometimes I think these charities have high paid, like it's just a feeding trough. I'm not saying that's what's going on at Goodwill. I know it started out where they were really getting jobs, but I just never hear what they do. And here in town, they don't provide a job for disabled people. They've got all of the thugs that have to do community service working for them. You go in there and you're exposed to people that, it's misdemeanors and stuff, but, and they don't have any jewelry anyway anymore. So on the local level, we don't benefit from our local Goodwill, which is sad. This came out and it looks really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and give Billy Bob his gold so we can use Bianca. But let me just I'm going to move Kim's present to the back of him and move some over. That's gold filled. I don't really want to get it tangled. I know you can't see right now, but we'll get up here. Okay, let's get up there in a second. This, I might have to wear this anchor just to remind me that all kinds of anchored in the Lord. The pirates, look at that blue. I just love it. Love it. So here he is, looking straight into the camera. Seriously, you are just cleaning house with this pretty gold. That's gold too. And I think these are gold. Why would you put a 14K gold clasp and not have... Yeah, why would you, Billy Bob? Man, in case you're new, Billy Bob, he loves gold, and he knows he's going to get some. And he says it's not a matter of if, because the if's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. And we went through quite a few droughts till Aunt Barry started helping me find some places that had what's going on here? Is this something nice? Is this silver maybe? It got quiet. It got quiet in here. It got quiet in here. Do we have silver? Look at that. 925. Is it Italy? Dadgum, that just came out of there, didn't it? I mean, all of a sudden it was just on my hands. I didn't even have to. Look how pretty that is. It's got these silver beads, twisted silver. That's a good one for Aunt Bunny to clean. Dang, that just kind of, it just kind of happened. This must be the stuff we cut. Are these or some of the, are these? No. These are plastic that look like, what did y'all call those pearls? Yeah, these are made to look like real pearls. But they're not. Nice try, can't fool us. Oh, silver and gold today. Anything else gonna come out? Is this gonna come out? Maybe. That came out. Lots of nice beaded necklaces, really. And we're back to this. I mean, is there something in here? No. That's cute. I'm not going to start with that. I want to just kind of get... I've already been cutting on this, well, these black ones. It's not the one that the fake turquoise is on. It's something else. I need to see how long we've gone. This thing right here looks decorative, but Betty says it's got decoration, but it's not precious. The herringbone gold tone. This is pretty. It's plastic. Yeah, I don't see. Now we're getting to, you know, the difficult, challenging pieces. This is another bone or something. It's just the more I work with it, it's like the more tangled everything gets. And that's just the nature of it. I'm going to cut apart probably these Mardi Gras beads because we just do not, nobody wants those around here. This one, the blue, I think is a rosary. So I'm going to wait on that. What do we get today? Gold and silver? Yeah. I don't want to like put it in the title because I don't want to be a big spoiler for y'all. And I try to like do it later after some of y'all have seen it. Because I know some of y'all are wanting to know if Billy Bob got something. But nobody wants to know the end of the movie before you've even seen the movie. So I'm trying not to be like, gold! But after a couple days, I'll put that in there. Okay, these are coming out. Maybe that'll help loosen this stuff up. It's like I don't see anything on that. That's part of this like herringbone thing. Super tangled. This is a neat bone one in here. Kind of intriguing. Let's see if we can loosen this up a little bit. I'm not big on the bone jewelry, but people gotta eat, and you know, at least you're using parts of the animal. Oh, we're back to, remember this? I've been trying to get this thing out of here, this little enamel flower, from the very beginning, and it's, I'm getting to where. Let's shake a little again. Okay, we'll take that. Some little rhinestones. So I can harvest, you know, some of that. I'm not giving stuff away right now. Tell my friend I'm not taking it down to where the people, I've given away like 8 to 10 jewelry jars of just junk. Oh, that's pretty. And that's fine. I mean, how great to take your bottles to recycle and then you find some crafty stuff. I think I'm going to give this to her to untangle. I'm not going to. It's got a lot of neat charms in there. Probably going to end up being like a loft necklace, a pretty cool one. I think there's a loft in here. So let's see. These are just some plastic. Well, that came out. So this is not broken. So this is some plastic. Faux pearls there. And this is, you know, it's got this brass piece that I like, and I've been trying to get that out of there. And I think the brass piece is broken. I don't know if there's a magnet. I mean, look at all these little, this is not anything I'm gonna be doing. So, it's like a necklace. You can see the clasp and all, and it probably has these things dangling. So we're gonna give it to her like that. She says she likes to untangle. I'm not being rude. She's fine with it. Now, these things I want to cut because they're not going to be worth, you know, we can get the beads off. And this, there's something going on here. I don't know what this mass of stuff is. Now, here's this rose. I like this rose. I can have a little rose lot because several of the themes are roses out of this tangled lot. This is like just a that's kind of fun too, y'all. And I don't, oh, this is a magnet. This thing, I don't know what it goes to, but I don't like it at all. It's just an obnoxious plastic magnet. And that's what's going on. What is it attached to? Nothing. This thing. Okay, so let's be a little patient and see if we can't. I think it's broken. And this is some bones. It's plastic. This is a big mess. Trying to get this rose out of there. Okay, well, that came out. That's nice. It's one of those. Not a fan of those because you're gonna have to hang it on buttons or something. Wonder if there's anything else precious in here. I haven't really run across anything interesting that would be precious. This looks like it would be kind of pretty. These pinks, I hadn't seen these pinks, had y'all? It's just getting more and more tangled. Another magnet. Some pink. I like pink. We hadn't had a lot of pink. Premier Designs up under here. Vintage but not sterling. This cloth thing is just all stuck together. This is just a mess. And I'm hungry. And here's that again, y'all. There it is again. See if I can't get this loose and we'll call it a night. We will call it a night after we get this out. I love that color. How do these things get so completely wound up? That is something. It's a nice chain. It's probably not going to be precious, but I've been intrigued with this little piece. Been trying to get it out since the very first video. It's down in all of this. This is something. I'm gonna get it. Now I lost the flower. There it is. It's tangled up in that, all the wire of that other one. Okay, I think I've gotten, sorry I was out of frame. I've gotten to the clasp of it, so that should help us, you know, get it. And no, it's not precious, but yeah, we're close. We are close. We're going to go around this way. Then we're going to go right around this. Oh, I don't want to break anything. Seems like this thing here has got it. Okay, I got it all, but we're right. Let me take a loop. We're going to put this one on Bianca just because it deserves to be on Bianca after all that. And we'll read our devotional. And that'll be our Sunday night video. Okay. Pretty little teal. There's the color. Pretty. Pretty. All right, Angelica. Well, we're down to a little pile, but it's getting kind of rough. Oh, we never pulled this one out, but anyway, I really don't know that there's anything else in there. I may work on it, or I may run the camera. I don't know, but it's getting. This one's pretty. Hadn't seen this avocado color. Maybe we'll work on that one in these little. I don't think they're turquoise, but no, they're not. But it's pretty. That orange is pretty. Oh, we'll get another video out of it. Alright, colors of love. Dark days are not unusual in winter, but rainbows are. Maybe that's what makes them so special. The darker the clouds, the more brilliant the colors. God paints the rainbow. He places it with infinite care in the perfect place at the precise time. My faltering spirit needs to see it. God also shapes the heart of a friend. He sent a special person into my life and has gifted me with years of her unconditional love. Now illness is gradually taking away the essence of who she is. Whatever stages she passes through, I pray she'll still be able to see rainbows in the winter. See y'all next time.